It's all good.
I would start putting shit out on your album.
Hey, let's go.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Hey, that's dope.
Hi.
Hey, this nigga Justin, I logged on earlier,
That's dope.
and I see he had Momo's.
Yeah.
Then he went by D-Boys, and it's like, this nigga fan coming to the backyard show, and he came to the city and tapped in and spent some cash with us, man. And I just wanted to thank you personally.
Hell yeah.
So he made it to the crib, just off supporting, been a real nigga.
That's dope.
That's tight.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
You come from Texas?
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
Sheesh.
So I first saw you at Warehouse Live in September.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Yeah, I was there, and man, it was funny because I was in the restroom. It was weird. Dude kind of awkwardly asked me like, "Hey, what's up? How much you pay for your ticket?" And I said, I told him, I gave him my price. I told him $80. He was like, "Well, damn, that's crazy. I got 2 for $20." And I'm like, "Damn," but it was just our minds was just kind of. He's like, "Now you fuck with him a lot more than I fuck with him." And then like since that day, it was just like. Damn, I kind of now get it. You know what I mean? Why you do the whole project.
Right? Because he might have been a nigga who was new, who don't know. And it's like he still deserved that experience. And that should never deviate from you paying what you feel like it's worth. You feel me? And, you know, when I started doing that, you know, that's something I consider. Like, when some people might be mad that people pay less, but it's like,
shoot me a text.
Nah, yeah. And like
the niggas who, like, real niggas who, like, no, I love LaRussell and I know what he stands for and I know what he represent. Bro, you helping the niggas out that, you know?
You know what's the dopest thing for me though at your shows? Every show that I've been to. All right, so I'll go and the person that I'll come with or I'll go by myself, they probably won't be all the way hip to you, right? But the whole time I'm there, I'm jamming, like on the way to you, we're jamming you. I'm like, get ready. Like, it's going to be like church. It's going to be just like church. They don't understand until I get there. Then when we get there, everybody else is you can kind of see, like, you got a lot of people that'll show up to your shows for the first time and they won't. Like, and I can see, like, that's their first time they see you. Your energy's different from the opening. They're kind of like, standoffish. They don't really understand.
Yeah, you gotta win them.
Then you jump into the stage and you just see everybody's face just light up. Like, dang, this is different. Like, then you just with them, interacting with them, telling them what song you want to hear. And I'm like, you see, this dude's dope. Like, it's not just the music. It's like the whole vibe. It's everything. It's just dope.
Yeah. Fire. Where you staying at?
In Oakland.
Tight. Yeah. Man, nigga touchdown in the Bay and moved around a bit. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. I'm grateful.
Just kept going. Everything you said in your raps and everything kind of like it hits me. Like it's different for you remember back in the days. I don't know if you ever when Joey Badass first started rapping, he had this little Pro Arrow.
Yeah.
47.
Yep.
And then J. Cole came out in like the Dreamville, the Dollar in the Dream.
Yeah.
Or it was like the Dollar in the Dream tour, and it was $1 for the tour or whatever. All of that it's like that type of vibe is what you bring, and it's crazy that I could see it from like miles and years away. Like you just started. Like it's crazy. You just started, and I could see like that's the type of you bringing somebody from me all the way from Houston to you. With that type of vibes, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's fire as fuck.
It's crazy.
That's fire.
Hell yeah.
Bro, for anybody to take a trip to see a performance.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's so much more. It's so much more than a performance. But I've never flown anywhere to see a concert.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
So like,
It's very real.
I'm
like
grateful.
You know, when there'll be a lot of people go like a Coachella or like they'll go somewhere like somewhere's big, something like that. But they're not coming to the pergola. Like it's not to somebody's backyard. Just it's crazy.
They're on a flight to go to the
I'll
backyard.
tell my mom. My mom's like, "What? Are you serious? Like, what are you doing? Like, is it safe out there?" I'm like, "Well, it might not be safe, but you know, out here, it's the same. It's like everything's the same. I feel like every culture is the same. You just gotta learn how to blend in and vibe with everybody. Like in Oakland, when I was down there, it was kind of crazy. Like it felt like Houston.
Just let me out.
And like everybody else would kind of be like, "Damn, what? Like you good by yourself? Like what? You straight? They calling me like you good?" I'm like, dude, it's like you chilling. It's just the vibe. It's all about what you
we
bring.
go all over the world, and it's like, bro, everywhere is the same, and it's humans. And as long as you approach it as a human and you treat people like humans, you generally out of harm's way.
Exactly.
You know, there's some things in life you can't prevent, even if you was the best person in the world. Exactly. It's like that's life. But man, bro,
that could have happened to you back home.
Exactly.
That's dope as fuck. That you
have
seen this worthy to even travel alone and experience, bro. That's hard.
Yeah, man. Like I got 2 kids back at home too, so like I I don't want to get too personal, but it's like shit, 2 kids, freshly divorced, so I'm kind of trying to like find myself again. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm hitting the reset. I've been single for 2 years now, but it's like now I'm kind of growing. Like it's weird. Like and then like y'all just had a talk in here actually about addiction.
That was one of them ones.
Okay, so it's weird because like for the whole beginning of this month, I've been planning on stopping. Right. So since April, I want to stop smoking, but in my mind, I'm like I'm gonna stop.
What you smoke?
Weed.
Nah.
But I'm like to my capacity. Like, oh shit, like dope, like what else?
Give me a second. No, I feel like cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like a nigga like, oh shit, crack.
Yeah. So I just smoke weed. But like, it just, I got to the, where like the weed just stopped giving me like what it's supposed to do, I guess. You know what I mean? And I started to feel like in the beginning of the month, like, man, shit. You know how people say, like, sometimes for you to stop smoking, something got to happen to you. Or, like, you know, you got to catch a case. People get on probation, they stop smoking. People say, like, you can never knock the weed off by yourself. And I'm like, man, that's a lot. Like, you can. It's all about, like, it's in your head. So, like, this whole month I've been preparing myself to, like, get off. But I wanted to come to the Bay and experience Cali, bro, one more time. So, like, let me just, as soon as this trip is over, like, my flight back is... Full like just, I love it, and it's only just because like it's not to like it's not hindering my life or anything. Like I pay my bills first. Take
you
care
just
want to
get better.
I feel like I can just do more. You know what I mean?
And that's beautiful. That's beautiful, bro. Like it don't always something doesn't always have to kill you for you to start improving yourself. Yeah. You know, and it's best to do it before it starts to kill you. You know, a lot of us wait till it's like, bruh, I'm a crackhead.
Yeah,
and now it's like
I'm dead down and out and I can't. Yep. Oh, you know, it's crazy, man. It's a lot of things that can happen in your life where it's like you don't want that to happen for you to stop, and you want to see life for what it is before that happens. You know what I mean? So I'm just feeling that growth, like it's in my head. I'm feeling it in my life. Like I'm trying to be a better father.
You came to the right place.
I had to come to the vibes, hit the reset.
You came to the right. This gonna be a good reset.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a good reset. Yeah. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. This dope being here. This is dope. Hell yeah.
Wow. We're actually about to be back in Houston with Payne.
We got those tickets too.
Oh, you did? I was about to say I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. Yeah. Support you, man. Everything you do.
Yeah. Oh, and that's why this shit bigger than data and analytics. Like on Instagram, you're a follower, but in real life, you're a human who really supports, show up, like explain. Bro, that shit
it's crazy.
Different.
Yeah, it's crazy. To think about it now, the analytics all off of Instagram video. Cause that's how I found you.
Jeez. What was it? What was like that first one?
It was about a year and a half ago. Honestly, I think it was when y'all were like in the back of a truck. And y'all had like a speaker in the back of the truck.
I was kind of doing repost of it a year and a half ago.
And from that, I just kind of like followed the music, everything you were doing at the time. And then Field Effect 2 was like my favorite album at the time. Like, and it's all old stuff too.
We was just talking about that.
It's all old stuff too. Then now I see your progress in your music. It's different. Like even Mike G, you know, people might not really think of that, but like that's big. Like to have your music connect with that man, and then you could hear from Field Effect 2 and the difference. I'm big on music, so like I'm on the keys, everything. It's dope to hear the actual music come together. And
that's fire.
That shit is dope, man. That shit is dope.
You know, I'm always I used to live still. Like every time when I make like, you know, like this shit with my G, I used to be conflicted because I'm like, damn, dude, is people not gonna fuck with it because they so used to Feel the Effect or how it comes in? But you know, even hearing you say it's like,
it's
you
dope.
know,
it's dope. It's dope because, you know, J. Cole didn't stay one lane. I feel like, you know, who that in the beginning, he found himself. Right. He did what he had to do in the beginning, and then he knew there were some things he had to work on. I feel like yours was never like I need to work on. It was just like I want to do more. I've done that. Let me hit this lane, and let me now. And it was just the way that you were living every day. I could see how you just like, today I feel like making this. So, it's dope. You go into a studio session, they tell you what are you feeling? Man, just play whatever. If it don't here, we just not going. We'll just keep going. But don't really ask, because then it's not genuine. Yeah, you could tell every song that you make is like that.
We made some cold shit today.
Sheesh.
Where y'all at?
We went to I've been doing these sessions at the grill Like I just announced, so I'm doing like this series where I just get in the studio and then I just invite different people
with different producers and stuff like that.
Different producers, different artists, and just whatever we make, that's what we're gonna be doing. How you feel about the level of output? Like how often we
keep
release
going.
music?
So I'm actually all in your YouTube comments too, telling you
Come
don't
on.
stop. The one where your dad's sitting right here, he's telling you like, hey, like this shit, you got catalogs for days. Like that's what you want to hear. Like that's for a rapper to stay stagnant and only have an album a year or 2 albums every year. To me it's not what the culture needs. It's not what the music needs. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when the 2 greats were out, Tupac and Biggie were out, they were never, oh, let's hold back. They were, when it was with East Coast and West Coast, it was just like kind of reminding me now, Cole and Drake and Kendrick. One of them dropped something, the next one got to go right back. It's not about the oversaturation. I feel like if it's good music and you're producing the good music and it's never less than great, continue doing it. Continue doing it, because if not, somebody like me may not see you later on. They're gonna see,
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the only way you keep growing.
Sheesh.
The way I look at it is like when you look back at all of that, how you started and how like the talks with your fans, like, you know, how you growing and, you know, just how y'all sitting Free Game Friday, everything. When you look back at it, it's like, damn,
one long ass story.
We needed that to start this big. You know, the complete.
You know what's crazy? That addiction episode that we dropped been like hella high on my YouTube now. Like it's getting the most comments and the most engagement. And that was, you know, a few weeks ago, and I've just gotten like, man, let me just share these, because I was debating on how do you feel about us going behind a paywall for like things like that? Like if we were to do a monthly subscription, but offer based. But it's like, these things are gonna live here in our home, you know.
So I feel like
on YouTube.
That's dope too, because you have 1 million plus followers, right? Out of 1 million of those followers, at least 100,000 of us really fuck with you like that. $1 for that 100,000. Come on now, like I mean,
$1?
a year, $1.
Right? Even if it's just $1.
Like I mean, I can't even make that in a year, and I'm just a regular. Average Joe, 9 to 5 type of guy, like just $1.
Wow.
But even then, it's offer based. I'm definitely not gonna pay $1, and buddy next to me is definitely not gonna pay $1. It's always gonna be greater than $1.
Especially because the niggas who are going all the way to a subscription service, they fuck with you way more than to spend $1.
I was waiting on Even to download the app. Like I'm going to their website, like, man, when's it even gonna drop the app? When's it even gonna drop the app? When they drop the app, I'm like, damn, that's dope. Now I can actually go through the app, pay the subscription. It's like that's dope.
Wow.
I feel like I get closer to you that way.
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
Because I mean,
man, and look, the power of manifestation. It's like, man, look where you landed. For us to not know each other, and it's like, no, I just fuck with this nigga enough. He changed my life, and I'ma support. It's just. You can't beat that type of organic shit. That's the only way it happens. That's the only way it happens.
No other. And if it does happen a different way, sooner or later you see through the cracks. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sooner or later, that's with any relationship. You know, like you start off any relationship, it may sound and look good from the outside. A couple of years later down the road, you can see it was hidden animosity. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
This is fire.
That's crazy.
This episode going up.
There's a guy here too. Like that's crazy.
Right.
That's what I was telling you last night. Like, bro, you're always open. What did you say? If something's happening, then something's gonna happen.
Right.
You're always
that's crazy.
open.
I have a friend back home. I put him on to you too, and he's like, dude, like you and him, y'all. You talk so much, and you talk just like him. After watching his videos, y'all conversations will be dope. And it's crazy.
Look.
Like, look,
bro, that's
gonna
beautiful.
See you on the YouTube.
Yeah, and my daughter.
Oh God,
man, my daughter's gonna love this. When we went to Houston, when y'all went to Houston, y'all did the Slim Thug show out there. She seen me in the front, fanning out. Right? She's dying and laughing, and in the back she's stopping. Play it again.
What's your daughter's name?
Giselle.
Giselle.
Yeah.
We outside. Dope. He made it. He's safe.
Yeah, that's dope.
How old is she?
She's 8.
Tight.
Wow,
Tight.
that's beautiful.
I showed her the hyphy 2020 of the little girl in the back. I told her she was 8 too. I'm like, see, it's like different. Don't ever think like that little girl's 8 years old.
Limitless,
dude. Like my daughter's 8.
Limitless.
And I seen her the way her confidence. Like every day when I drop my daughter off, every day I tell her, hey, you're beautiful. You're strong and you're confident. Like that's what you gotta teach the little girls these days. And for her to like, she just jumped up on the stage with all the confidence in the world and just think about it, man. For you. For a rapper, dude. That's
and you know what's crazy, so organic about that moment is like I have a moment on YouTube of her when she was probably about 6.
Damn.
From an earlier show. Sprinkle Me Man, and they just been kind of supporting. And she came back, and it's like that moment grew. And then I ended up finding out they play pickleball, and I play pickleball. So we've been just the past 2 weeks just playing pickleball and shit, and just it just grows so organically. That's how it flows.
That's dope. And now she's like a good friend of yours,
bro. And she like her life is different a bit, like. You know, and just the energy around she's just like a great kid with great parents, and just seeing how that moment helped her. You know, man, it's gonna be dope just seeing her journey now.
Man, that's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Cause it like I said, it's different stages in life. You know, and seeing her and seeing my daughter, it's like it's literally like it's limitless. Like you can go anywhere, you can do anything, like that you want to do, or however you want to stand, however you want to go play piano. You want to go play piano? Go play piano. No one else plays piano. That's different. That's what you want. Go like support that all the way. But it's the things where we start to like fall into the phones and we start to do the things that everyone else starts to do. It gets sour. You know what I mean? Even with in life in general. That's why you're so like, to me, it's refreshing. Nobody else is doing it the way nobody else is going on YouTube and doing what you're doing. No one is producing as much as you're producing. No one is like doing it the way that you're doing it. It's dope. So it's refreshing.
And it's so crazy because the industry has been and was in like a state. That's why I kind of really love the Drake and Kendrick shit, because the positive about it is they're showing people that oversaturation shit ain't, bro, fresh food. Like it ain't no limit to how much you could put out. If it's that shit to you and it feel like it, ain't no limit to that. And that's beyond music. That's life. It's no limit to how much great shit you could do if you choose to do it. Like you get to wake up every day and like I can create whatever I want and bring it to life if I want to do that.
Yep. Because you could say it too. You could feel it, but it's all about your hustle, your grind. You got to go out there and do it too. You know what I mean? Like no one will go around the Bay and go around states doing it the way you do it. And dude, you went to Texas, Dallas, and Houston twice. Like that back to back, that was crazy. I'm like it's just straight hustle. You going to Houston?
We load in tomorrow at 11. If you want to come a bit early, because I usually stroll before like the show and shit, and you just come. See sound check and shit and just stroll with us.
Yeah, that's dope. I was actually telling what's your name thing?
Jamila.
Yeah. I met her at Momo's this morning. I told her, so I came after Momo's. I drove around Vallejo to see like, you know, where I was in the park, and I hit her up. We were already shooting the Texas back and forth, and I told her, like, hey man, I don't even know where I'm gonna park. And hey, park here. This is where I stay. You know, that's my neighbor. And I'm like,
hey, shout out to me, Jamila. The reason I reached out because I seen the video and I'm like, man, I gotta tap in. He really in the city showing love. That's what we do when we go to cities. You know, it's like we go. I'm gonna go here, tap in here. So you really should. He went to D-Boys because the vlog we did from the video. It's like, bro,
turkey wings were sold out, but I still
Did you try the shrimp?
No, I got the I got the ribs. The ribs and the sweet chili chicken or something like that. Yeah, man. It was good. It was good. The food out here is different. I love it out here. Yeah.
Man, that's beautiful as fuck.
Yeah, man. It's crazy out here. It's that I'm here and I watch this every day, all day, and it's same, like, it's crazy. This is crazy.
Legendary.
Man, thank you for inviting me out here.
Of course.
It really made my trip, made everything.
Come on, let me reimburse you a bit for your travels, and then let's get up tomorrow. Man.
You and y'all two together with him to the side, it's like y'all y'all the machine behind the man. Like without y'all two, it wouldn't be anything too. Same thing with Mike G. Same thing with Plato. Same thing. Dang, what's the DJ's name? Swaggy Beat. Man, like without y'all, it wouldn't be good company. Like I really appreciate y'all too, cause it really brings out him more. You know what I mean? With the support of his friends, just like oh man, dope, man. What the hell?
No, thank you.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. That level of support should be like rewarded and commended. You know, it's like I'm able to do shit like this because people like you keep showing up, even when you know.
That's fucking dope,
man. Bro, it's like, necessary. It
ain't even. It's not. It's just all off of
love.
Like I really fuck with your music. What it does for me when I'm down, what it does for me when I'm up, when I do good in life, I put something live on that you put on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I go put on the Link Up or something like that. But when I'm feeling real, I'm gonna go put on the Hidden Animosity, stuff like that. Admirable cutlery.
Yeah.
That one right there is crazy. Like it's just that type of stuff is like, it's not really it's the messages inside of every song that you put to. Like it really, play it back 2-3 times.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're in my car, you might as well get used to it. If not, hey, because that's all we listening to. At the house, that's all we vlogs, days in the life. That's
getting you through it.
That's it.
It's getting you through
every
it. That's
day,
beautiful.
Every day, man. It's crazy. And that's all I was just telling them too. Like without the support from them to you, it's like they need you. You know what I mean? Just like J. Cole needed his Dreamville. You know, just like Joey Badass needed the 47. Like in Pro Air, like everybody that was played their role was there through it all. And it felt like the person who was on the outside looking in as a fan is like, even if you've never been a part of a basketball team or like a football team or, you know, any type of team sport growing up, looking back into the music and listening to them and watching them do it is dope, because it's like, damn, like I'm a part of that team too. I'm here with them. Like I do everything they do. I'm listening to everything they do. Hey, it's crazy.
That shit is so dope.
Hell yeah.
You good company
so
too.
Dope.
Damn, that's dope. That's dope. That's what they told me at Momo too. I was like, now I feel like I'm at home. They're like, you are like, y'all, this is it.
You
like,
are.
Damn, it's dope.
Damn.
It's crazy, man.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You get the experience even when you're not in the space. Like that's the power you had on the city.
Man.
You go to Momo.
Like you would have felt like that whether you got to come to my crib or not.
Oh fuck yeah!
And that's like
bro. Without this, going to Momo's,
it was made already.
And it was raining, and everything kind of felt like gloomy. Like check it out, the day was crazy because like it was gloomy, it was raining all through the day.
Right. And
I went to Momo's in the morning. It's cold, rain. I'm like, dang, it's like somebody just wishing on my downfall. I can't see the beauty in the day. Like what's going on? I'm leaving.
Then that sun came out.
And I'm like, dude, like it's beautiful out here. Like they trying to hide the beauty. Like it was crazy. I'm coming back to Vallejo because I went back to Oakland to the hotel, but when I came back, dude, like it was so beautiful. I'm texting my brother, and I'm like, man, we need to come back out here. Like we could just come out here to Vallejo, you know, see a show or something. He's like, yeah, let's do it. As I'm texting him, I look up and it's like manifestation, dude. Like I'm like, man, it's beautiful out here. I text him, boom, send it, and there's a damn rainbow on top of the hills in between, like coming to Vallejo. And I'm like, look, the goat at the end of the mountain, like it's just like manifestation. Not even just off of Genuine, hit the corner. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Let's come. Yeah, let's come. Hit the corner. It's like, look at it. Like it's dope.
Yeah, get us a date, and your next one on us.
Yeah.
Damn, your brother. Dope. I got you for 2 teams. You gotta bring your daughter too, though.
Oh yeah.
You gotta bring them down.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Wow.
Yeah. When I seen her too, when she seen y'all, y'all were vlogging, going through the cars. She was crying at everything. She didn't really understand like who you were at the time. She just seen the camera. She seen y'all. She was crying, being a daughter, being an 8-year-old. She seen you on the stage, and that was her first. She came up to me like, "Dad, he raps. Like how does he do it?" pay attention. Like, pay attention, stay in tune, and it's dope, dude. Like, she's understanding. She's watching your videos. She's like, just from Houston, like,
that's
just
tight.
Thug show. She's into you too.
And you know what's dope? Like, those are on YouTube. Like, you saying, man, I see myself in the videos. Like, we don't even be thinking about that. Like, we're docking our shit and we're performing, but there's people at them shows who are like,
now
that's history.
Yeah, I'm a part of that shit too. Yeah. Yeah, and see, and look at the numbers in the crowd. Like, oh, it didn't look too pop. It didn't look like one of my coworkers. Like, it didn't look too pop. And I'm like, dude, there was a good 150 people that were around him, and it felt way more than a Drake concert.
But you gotta be in there,
dude. Like, inside of that is different. Like that is different. And then when you start to see somebody like me tell friend of a friend of a friend, now you got 10 more people. They go to a show, and now they can't stop. Like, that's exactly what it is. It's exactly that. It's gonna keep going. Before you know it, you're gonna look into the crowd. You won't be able to do that shit no more. You get that? Y'all gonna have to pull him back in because he gonna want to jump in the crowd.
Still gonna go.
He gonna try to go.
Nigga still gonna go.
That's what, and then I can see in the crowd too, like I guess Slim Thug had his own security personnel. And they were like in the video, and even like there, I'm standing next. I'm trying to get in the little circle. And the security guard steps kind of like in the way to protect you, you know. And you kind of like, hey, watch out, like I got it, but it's just that no one really. Then the security guard kind of backed up, like,
because they don't know, right? They gotta adjust too.
Yeah,
man, special.
Damn, it's dope.
Yeah. Tomorrow, please.
Yes,
come a bit early.
Yes, sir. Early. Damn, this is dope.
Legendary.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Thank y'all for inviting me, man.
Man, thank you for pulling up.
Damn.
Right?
I give you a hug, dog. Nice to meet you.
Damn.
This shit don't happen nowhere else.
No,
this hip hop.
Hell no. Nah, this is good company. Nah, this is good company. It's different. It's different.
That's hard, man. Drive safely, brother.
Hell yeah, I will, man.
Wow. I'll see you tomorrow, dog. Where you park at? Oh, perfect. Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
You alright?
Yeah, almost done.
Bro, this shit so hip hop.
That was tight as fuck.
This shit so hip hop.
That was crazy. Bro,
It just, you don't get this nowhere else. You don't get this nowhere else.
Ever.
And to like, for people to be able to like bear witness, because if the next artist coming up, like Mally gonna be he gonna be a bit different than these niggas. He gonna be a bit different than these niggas. Like, this gonna become the norm. It's like, yeah, they not fans, they humans who fuck with you in their life.
And they're the reason why you get to live your life the way you get to live it.
They're part of the reason.
But I mean, right? Like, if a nigga like him didn't go above and beyond and support and believe in the vision, and you know, like he said, he talked to a nigga who did 2 for 10, and he was like, "Well, shit."
I
did 80, and I'm proud of that.
Right, and that's the whole reason why the vision worked.
That's literally.
That's the vision, and
that was it. That was it. That was the whole thing with merch, with everything. The people who fuck with me, gon' fuck with me. And the people who don't fuck with me, even gon' fuck with me because I gave them a chance to fuck with me. And once they fuck with me, they gon' fuck with me. And that's why niggas can't fuck with me.
Oh, God.
You heard?
Jeez.
You heard?
And you do shit like this. And it's like, if you thought the nigga fucked with you before... Lifetime now. It's like, no, that's lifetime. It make people fuck with you even more because it's like that's what I was saying. The possibility of it happening makes people like go for it. Like a Troya being able to come here, and now Troya is your dog. You go to like North Carolina, you pull up on her and shit. Like, you do that so often, people know like, if I show up and I support,
it's a possibility.
I end up in this nigga's living room.
Right? And it won't happen for everybody, but it's a possibility for everyone. You feel me? Like, And that's the thing, is like we just got back from the stool. Crazy. You be so open.
It's a great trait to have.
I'm open to the possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I feel like these are the moments that do the best because people have never seen shit like this happen.
That's right.
You know, it just don't be existing. Let me get that call.